Hey there, Disney Glam Fam, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome! My name is Jasem, aka AwesomeJasem, and I want to thank you for clicking on my video. On this channel, we like to celebrate Disney, beauty, fashion, and lifestyle. So if you like any or all of those things, consider bippity-boppity bopping that subscribe button, ring the bells of notification so you're instantaneously notified when I post something new, and please leave a big old thumbs up at the end of this video if you liked it all the way through. Now today, if you couldn't tell by the title, I have an extra special collaboration we have put together for you. That's right. I decided to host our very first Disgiving. I'm sure many of you are probably thinking,
Jasem, what the heck is Disgiving?
Let me tell you, Disgiving is basically Friendsgiving, but here within the Disney community. I thought it would be super duper special to get together some of my favorite Disney YouTubers and friends to put together this special collaboration in thanks for Thanksgiving, but most importantly, our beautiful Disney community. Now the requirements to this collaboration were very, very simple. I just asked all of the participants to bring to the table a very special recipe or some of the things that they do for Thanksgiving in terms of their festive celebration. I am so excited because I'm going to be sharing with you guys Cinderella's Enchanted Pumpkin Sweet Potato Casserole.
Okay, in all honesty, like every year that I make it, it's really just like a pumpkin and sweet potato casserole. But because we're doing like Disgiving, I was like, I need to throw in some kind of Disney in there. So we're going to go ahead and add Cinderella's Enchanted Pumpkin Sweet Potato Casserole.
Without further ado, friends, let me go ahead and stop blabbering and jump right into the kitchen to get this casserole started. This is going to be a list of all the ingredients that you're going to need. Now, I will leave all of the recommended measurements down in the description box below, but you're going to need some pumpkin puree. I typically get mine canned because, I don't want to sit there and carve up a pumpkin and puree that thing. Like, I don't have the time for that. But I do like to get the organic kind. That way it has that true natural pumpkin flavor. You're also going to need some sweet potatoes. Now, what I like to do is wash them, peel them, and then slice them up into like these little medallions. And you'll see why once I start putting this thing together. You're also going to need some brown sugar. I typically use quite a bit in this recipe because I like my casserole to be a little bit more sweet than savory, as well as a few assortment of spices. So I like to utilize a pumpkin pie spice, which is typically a mixture of like cinnamon, nutmeg, allspice, some other kind of different spices. I'm not a chef. Clearly, I said that in the beginning. But it has an assortment of spices that work perfect for this casserole. I do have some extra cinnamon because I like it to have that cinnamony flavor. I also have some vanilla extract, not too much, but just enough to kind of give a little subtle taste to the pumpkin puree. You're gonna need some marshmallows for the topping, as well as, this is optional, but some pecans. I typically will toast mine or add them into the mix, but because I'm making this for a Friendsgiving, I'm actually gonna leave the pecans to the side, bring them along to the get-together, and just let whomever want pecans to add it to it. Now, without further ado, let's just get right into this. That was like perfect timing. Crazy. The first thing you're going to want to do is go ahead and boil your sweet potatoes. You're going to want to boil them until they get like a nice tender bite to them. You don't want them to be too mushy, but just cooked enough to where once we put it in the oven, it doesn't have to take too long for the whole casserole to heat up. While your sweet potatoes are boiling, we're gonna go ahead and move on and start preparing our pumpkin puree. In a large mixing dish, go ahead and take your pumpkin puree and dump it inside. We're gonna go ahead and prep it with all of the different spices and the brown sugar. In your pumpkin puree, you're gonna wanna add your vanilla extract. Take the decor out of there. And you're also gonna wanna add your spices. Again, we're gonna be adding the pumpkin pie spice as well as the extra cinnamon. So you're just gonna dump that right in there. Now go ahead and just fold that into itself.
Oh my god.
This smells so good. You guys gotta let me know down in the comment section below. Do you like pumpkin? I know there's a lot of people that don't like pumpkin, but literally the fall flavors, the fall scents, the fall colors are definitely my sort of vibe. Once you've mixed all of your spices into your pumpkin puree mix, it's time to start assembling the beginning stages of this casserole. You're gonna wanna grab a nice baking sheet. I have a non-stick baking sheet here, but just for some extra reassurance, we are going to layer the bottom coating with some coconut oil. Now you can use any sort of baking oil. I choose coconut oil because I just like the texture, the taste of coconut oil, but yeah. Just checking on my potatoes. They don't take too long to boil. I would say about maybe 10-15 minutes, but you're just gonna wanna poke your fork through it. If it goes through fairly simple, then that means they're done. You don't wanna overcook them because you don't want it to turn to mush. You want it to have a slight bite to it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and turn off my stove. Let those sit for just a minute while I start preparing my casserole. So on the bottom of this baking sheet, you're gonna wanna take a nice serving of that pumpkin puree and just layer the bottom. In essence, my casserole is almost like a lasagna, so you're literally just gonna alternate back and forth in between the pumpkin puree, the layers of the sweet potatoes, and the other fixings. Once you have drained your potatoes, we're gonna go ahead and add a layer of the sweet potatoes on top of that pumpkin puree in our baking pan. Now that you've layered your sweet potatoes, we're gonna go ahead and add that nice layer of sweetness with our brown sugar. Now, typically in this step, I will also add the pecans, but because we're making this a nut-friendly option for all of our friends at the Friendsgiving this evening, we're gonna go ahead and bypass the pecans and just have them on the side for anyone that wants to add it to their casserole. Now, once you've added that layer of brown sugar, you're gonna continue the process again with the pumpkin puree, the sweet potato, then the brown sugar until you finish up all of your ingredients. Now, once you finish utilizing all of your ingredients, you're gonna go ahead and hit it up with just a little bit more brown sugar, as well as top it off with some pumpkin pie spice. Go ahead and pop your creation into the oven at 350 for about 20 to 30 minutes. About 5 minutes before your casserole is finished cooking, pull it out, add some marshmallows, and continue to cook for the remaining time. Goodness, it's done! Wow, this smells absolutely incredible. Oh my goodness, so it definitely had the opportunity of baking and just warming all of those ingredients. Remember, we pre-cooked those sweet potatoes, so those shouldn't have taken too much time to cook through, but we wanted to make sure that everything cooked and seeped together. Again, about 5 minutes before I pulled this out, I did add the marshmallows on top, let them bake for about 5 minutes, and then quickly hit it with the broil. That way it gives it this nice golden brown and toasted texture. Oh my goodness, the smell is intoxicating. It smells so good. It's so fall and so festive. I'm so excited to dive into this, and I cannot wait to see what my friends think about my sweet potato and pumpkin casserole. Oh my goodness, that was so much fun, and honestly, I am so excited to dig into this. Now, this is the day after I actually baked this little baby. I took it to my Friendsgiving celebration, and everyone really enjoyed it. I actually didn't eat it yesterday, so without further ado, I'm just gonna kind of take a little piece here. I added extra marshmallows because I'm that kind of person.
Like, I like extra sweet because I'm extra sassy.
But yeah, let's go ahead and eat.
Oh god, this is not gonna be glamorous. With lipstick, how do you do this? Okay.
Mmm. Oh my god.
This is so good.
Mmm. That was so good. And honestly, not because I made it.
Low-key because I made it.
But honestly, I just feel like it encompasses everything about fall and all of the yummy flavors and the colors and the smells. It is so good. I look forward to it every single year. I want to take a quick moment and thank every single one of the participants in our Disgiving 2020 collaboration. It has been such a blessing meeting every single one of you guys and just becoming a closer knit family within the Disney community. Honestly, I see you guys more than just online personas, but I do see you guys as my family and my friends, and I am truly thankful for that. I want to know, what are you guys most thankful for? Let me know down in the comment section below. As always, friends, I want to thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, you know exactly what to do. Leave a big old thumbs up so I know you enjoyed it. Also, be sure to click on the playlist in my description box because you are not going to want to miss any of these recipes within the Disgiving collaboration. So be sure to take some time and watch them. We've provided you guys an ample amount of time before Thanksgiving to get inspired, to get reinvigorated, most importantly, create magic and memories with your family. Thank you all again once more for watching. Stay beautiful, but most importantly, have a magical day. Bye.
Happy Disgiving!
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 Happy Disgiving, guys!
Happy Disgiving!
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 Happy Disgiving, friends!
Happy Disgiving! Happy Disgiving!
Happy Disgiving.
Happy Disgiving, you guys.
Happy Disgiving.
Happy Disgiving.
From our Disney family to yours.